Leaf fans, the season is over. So Panther fans and Kane fans, here I am for you. Conference finals. I'm going to be doing the Oilers and the Stars as well. Here we go. 14 days potentially in a row of conference final hockey. The Panthers and the Hurricanes. Which one of these two teams is going to represent the East in the Stanley Cup final? Let's go. Oh my God, it's painful, man. And Seth Jones back in there. Bobby Orr Jones back there, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Reinhart back to Kachuk. Now, I remember in previous years, Florida would always just try to throw that puck to the front of the net, man. There it is. There it is on the back. Short side. No way. Anderson. Anderson's looking around like, how did that beat me? Verhaeghe lifts it short side, and game's over. As a Leaf fan, you give up the first goal of the game to Florida. Boom. Under the Paul Maurice era since 2023, when they lead after one, they're undefeated, man. Bobrovsky now has the confidence. Their power play gets cooking. Just a short side. Oh, Bob, man. Anderson, you want to have that. He's in alone, and he's got the room, but, man, Anderson, you got to close that off. Where else can he go? And Anderson is even looking over his shoulder like, oh, shit. Well, there you go. I know what this looks like. I know this visual. Anderson not playing well in the playoffs. And an athlete, oh, my God, what a move by Spear. Walking in, backdoor, shoot the puck, Spear. Shoot the puck. Back to the point again, another shot, Bob, with that blocker save. Spear walks right in, man, and passes it backdoor. Damn, that was a mistake. You had a golden opportunity, and here come the Florida Panthers. Oh, God, it's Seth Jones. You want to shut this guy down? And he just chips that puck into the offensive zone, man. Damn, dude. Spear, he made a nice little hesitation at the blue line, and then just walked in, and just didn't want to take it himself, man. If you're going to be like, that's that Bob. Bob has has that aura. Quick shot right. It's over. It is over. Game one is over. Sorry, Carolina. Welcome to the Florida Panthers show. This is what's happening. And if anything, the Toronto Maple Leafs, you know, they tune these guys up. They're ready to go, man. They just went to a Game 7 after being down 2-0 in a series. Almost down 3-0 in a series. So they're ready to go. They're playing at their best right now. Bob has found his groove. If you're going to beat Florida's speed like this, counterattack, here it is, in alone, Aho, big save, Bob, big save, there it is again, Carolina, there it is again, Carolina. Aho's had a 2-on-1 and a breakaway, and he's got nothing to show for it. In front, Jarvis, another save, Bob, there it is, right? You counterattack, you get back against Florida, and just Bob to the rescue, Bob, and it's still 2-0, to lose it there at the blue line. Ekblad flips that puck behind, trying to find Sam Bennett right there. Can't do it. 20 seconds left. Svechnikov off the left side. Into the middle. Quick shot. Oh, no, that's not a goal. That can't be a goal. Aho deflected it in with his skate. There's no way that's a goal, unless I didn't see it right. Now, hang on. What's the rule? You're not allowed a kicking motion, but if your skate is stationary, you're allowed to do it, right? So it's just a kicking motion. All right, so Aho definitely did something intentional right there, without question. I want to see the replay. Whoa, wait. This is going to count? This is going to count? What? How? That's not a kicking motion? He directed it in with his skate? What? He's a Dallas Star, and especially after this playoff run, he's found a new home without question. So, yeah, Rantanen, that's off the table now, man. There was a chance there at the trade deadline. Mikkola. Backdoor. There it is, Greer. It's over. It's still been over. 3-1 for the Florida Panthers, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Mikkola. Mikkola, for a big guy, he loves to jump up a lot and get in there, doesn't he? Anderson again getting beat again. 2-on-1, though, so I don't know if you can blame the goalie there. But A.J. Greer, their fourth line. Frustrating. I was getting so angry in the last series against Losterrein, Lundell, and Marchand, but also they started the series when we won the first two games. They started the series with a different fourth line, Semiskevich, and I forget who it was, but when they made the switch to AJ Greer, Gadjevich, and Nosek, guys, into the middle. Is that Bennett? Just missing the net there. Power play still for the Florida Panthers. Marchand sends it down low. There's Evan Rodriguez every single time, like roll up the rim to win. Sam Bennett walking in. There it is. It's over. We all knew this, Carolina. It's rough, right? You go down 1-0 and you think to yourself, we can come back. Nope. They're just going to slowly but surely take you apart. And my fans, they let me in on something that I didn't even know, dating back to 2009. I might be wrong. My fans might be trolling me. But is this correct? Dating back to 2009, the Carolina Hurricanes have lost 12 straight conference finals games. They got swept by Florida in 2023. They got swept by Boston in 2019. And they got swept by somebody back in 2006 or 2009. And now again, they lose this one. That's going to be 13 in a row losses in the conference finals. Oh my. Oh, here we go. We got a fight. Marchand is fighting. Oh my God. Gosh, this Spear's fighting with his gloves on. What the hell is that? Bro didn't even drop his gloves. What? How are you allowed to throw punches with your gloves on? That's some bullshit. Oh my God. He fired it right at Marchand. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Gosh, the Spear did that on purpose, man. He did that on purpose, and Marchand's not having any of that. And grabs him. Gosh, the Spear didn't want the smoke. Good on you, Brad. You can't have that. Look at that. Oh, Brad Marchand. Fucking, look at that dodge, baby. Ultra Instinct looking like Goku. 11, right? These conference finals games are going to be later. So, oh, in front. There it is. There it is again. No sick to Lostarinen, and boom. There you go, Carolina. Welcome to the Panthers show. I'm telling you, the Panthers are just on fire right now, man. The Toronto Maple Leafs tuned them up. Think about their road games now. Game 5, 6-1 against Toronto. Game 7, 6-1 against Toronto. And now game 1 in Carolina, you're up 5-1, right? Against the Leafs in Carolina. The Panthers are just torching the best of the Eastern Conference right now. Bob just doesn't allow anything. And they just slowly just forecheck you to death, man. Problem, man. Gosh, the Spear. Into the middle. That's a good pass. Ooh, look at that deke there. He's going to get it back. All right, Jackson Blake. He cuts the lead down to 3. Well, you got to score more goals to tie this game than you have scored in this game, Carolina. I don't think it's going to go your way. You can look up at that scoreboard all you want there, Jackson Blake. Not going to change the fact that game 1 is not going the Carolina Hurricanes' way. Look at these fans. Look at these fans. I mean, they got hope in their eyes. Like, come on, we can do this. It is over, Carolina. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you ain't scoring 3 on Bob in 3 minutes. If they had a 1-goal lead after the first period, it's probably still over. Well, there you go. Panthers defeat the Hurricanes 5-2. Jeez, these road demons, these road warriors, the Florida Panthers, last 3 road games have been unbeatable. Damn, Carolina. Good luck. You're going to need it.